Oh, hey Survivor Squad, welcome back. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to the real Kamogelo M. Oh, Jonga, I had to understand this request. As you can see by the title of the video, I really had to understand this request. Red for love. Oh my goodness. All right. So, as you guys can see by the title of the video, I am going to tell you how I told my boyfriend that I was HIV positive. And before I do that, I would like to welcome the new subscribers. I would like to welcome the OGs of this family. I really do appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. The interaction, the interaction is so amazing. I really do appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button down below and join my world. I am Kamogelo M, and I am positively living with HIV. So let's get into it. Okay, let's get into it. I'm the real Kamogelo M, and my smile strengthens me. How did I disclose my HIV status to my boyfriend, and how is it going? Story. So my boyfriend and I, before we started dating, oh my gosh, before we started dating, when I first saw him, I was like, nang le puti. But then when I saw him, I was like, but yeah, nang le puti, but okay, all right, because I was in a relationship. I was in a situationship, whatever that was. I don't understand it. Right? Now I don't understand it. I was in a situationship with somebody. So when I first saw my boyfriend, yeah, he was nabuchechaman, and he had his glasses on and zamahlo, like he looked so clean and all of that. But then because I was in a relationship, I was like, no, child, no, focus. And yeah, we then became friends. Yeah, we then became friends because we we got too much into in our spaces. Yes, yeah, let me put it like that. We were so much in each other's spaces because yeah. So we became friends. We became friends, and then from being friends we became best friends. And the best friends say, you know what, like I would hook him up with some of my friends, like, hey, wait, and then he'll also do the same thing. No, I've got this other friend of mine, and I'm like, yeah, no, give them my numbers. Because I was in a situationship, I didn't know what was going on in that relationship. So I was gradually moving out of that, wanting something new. So we became best friends. Yeah, I would try to hook him up with my friends, and he would try to hook me up with his friends, not knowing that Kanti guy actually wants me. But me, I am oh my gosh. So yeah, he dated one of my friends. he dated one of my friends, okay? Because ne ke mo forced, no, Ashimoto. Yo, Ashimoto. And then later on, he then came and told me, when are you busy giving me the numbers of your friends and all of that? I actually want you, girl. Like, I'm really attracted to you. I love your personality and I was like, Jan Manch, I thought we were friends. And with me, I was like, I kept on telling him that me and you, we never gonna date. We are never gonna date. I really prefer you as my friend. Like, I friend zoned him, basically. I friend zoned him. I was like, Mina nawe, no, we better off as friends. Nothing more, nothing less. Let's just be friends. And he was like, you know what? I'm gonna get on and go try. We love find that love that you're looking for, but one thing for sure is that you're gonna come back to me. I was like, yeah, oh, guy is so confident. He's so confident. And so this other time when the pandemic, yes, when the pandemic started, the lockdown and all, I remember I had flu. So I told him, I was like, I'm going to the doctor, I'm going to test for the virus, you know. So, and then I was like to him, I'm really scared because, yeah, with everything that they're saying on the news, that people that are living with HIV are at high risk of catching this new virus that has started, and like, I'm really scared. What if I've got that and what's so not? And I was like, why are you so scared? And I was like, no, thing is, like, I'm living with HIV. Just like that. He's my friend. He's like, yeah, when I told him, I didn't, like, I come do this as a boyfriend for, okay, guy, I am, because now we started, we dating and what's so not, there's something that I need to tell you, and I disclosed. No, I told him as a friend, no, yeah, I'm going for the test. That, I don't know if I can say this. Am I? Yeah, you guys understand. 2019, when that new virus started. I'm not sure if I can say this name, but yeah. So I was like, no, I'm really scared because I'm living with HIV, and what if my immune system, what if get that virus and what's so not? Like, I'm really scared. And he was like, no, man, Tamaya, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. So I went to the doctor. They tested negative for that new virus. That virus that, yeah, came. It was during lockdown. So we were still friends then. We're still friends. Now he knows that I'm living with HIV. A guy kept on coming to me and pursuing me and pursuing me and pursuing me. And I was like, no, we are fine as friends. Like, why do you want to jinx this? Like, we are okay. So, yeah, I now that he knows that I'm HIV positive, in my mind, I'm thinking, he's probably one of those guys, yeah, they just want to experiment, how is it like to date a person that is HIV positive and what or not. And then after that, he's going to leave me. He kept telling me, when I continue, if you don't believe in what I am telling you, I'm going to let you go. But one thing for sure is that you are going to come back to me and we are going to be together, and I'm gonna date you for longer, because I had already told him, because we are friends, I had already told him, like, most of the guys that I date, it's either we date for 2 months, 3 months, and then after I had disclosed my status that I'm living with HIV, they start to shy away, and then they start to reject me for they start rejecting I'm living with HIV. And he kept on coming back, coming. And the situationship, I had ended that situationship at that time, and he was actually the one that gave me an advice, Hi, lahla motho o wena, o dlala ka wena, o dlala ka wena. He doesn't give you time. He's always promised to come see you, to spend time with you, and to do this, and he doesn't do those things. Like, why would a guy promise a lovely lady like you to and be with you and actually lie that they love you, and they actually not loving you? And I can give you more. I can do that. I was like, dude, me and you, we are way better as friends. Like, guys, it's like when I looked at him, I was like, no, this one, he's too good to be true, man. Like, I'm really tired into getting into a relationship, I don't know, getting into a relationship, break up, getting into a relationship and break up. And I was like, no, he's too good to be true. This one just wants to experiment, Ghana. Not knowing that guy actually, like, really, really liked me. He really liked me. He started, like, he was this kind of a person. He started changing his ways to accommodate me, and yeah, like, he didn't mind stopping a lot of things. He stopped a lot of things because my preference, I the preference area, but because he used to be that kind, then he stopped. And then 2020, right? Yeah, 2020, on the 6th of December. He then wrote me this long message. He expressed how he feels about me, and he told me that he actually didn't like the fact that I kept on wanting to hook him up with my friends, and he wanted to be in a relationship with me, and he just gave, like, those guys a chance. No, date him. I know that this girl is gonna come back to me. I'm gonna get this girl. And yeah, me telling him that I was living with HIV, I told him first because we were friends. He knew that I was living with HIV because we were friends. And he came to me, he kept on pursuing me, knowing exactly that I was living with HIV. And when he kept on doing that, in my mind I was like, Kamogelo, I don't uskate kwana lerato because of the things that people have put you through. Maybe just give this guy a chance. And I was really skeptical. I was like, oh, I was really skeptical. I was just taking a chance because now I was no longer in a relationship. I was like, okay, now that we're no longer in a relationship and this guy is coming to me knowing like very well that I'm living with HIV, which is something that a lot of guys have rejected me because of their status. So he knows his things. Let me just try this and see how it goes. And we started spending time together. We became even closer. And where are we right now? We are still dating. Like, I even prayed because now the situationship guy and him were like, they were competing, not really competing, because that other guy was not giving me much of the attention. But then last year, January, I prayed. I was like, God, now I have two guys. I think I even have, wait, let me just check if I still have that letter that I wrote to God. Wait, guys, let me just check. So yes, I found the letter. Oh my gosh. So this is the letter that I wrote to God, and I had placed it in my Bible. So I was like, dear God, this is my little prayer to you, that show me your way and guide me in this. I have two guys that I love, but please show me and allow only one that is suitable for my heart and that will love me for who I am. And then I went on, I wrote 10 things that person must have. Sorry guys, my battery died. So yeah, and then I wrote 10 things um that accompanied this prayer actually. This guy must be loving, must be caring, supportive, God-fearing, who will accept me for who I am, who will love my son, who will encourage me, who will help me build my visions, and who is understanding, and who is willing to be my friend. Amen. So yeah, I wrote this letter to God, and I was like, I'm giving these two guys a month. I want to see a consistency in these two guys. Whoever is consistent in these things that I've listed, then I'm really I'm going forward with them. So the situationship guy slowly drifted, like no communication, like excuses after excuses after excuses. And then on the other hand, my boyfriend now then put like Kenya more power. He would do stuff for me, he would give me advice, he would like in Jay, like he became a like he became my friend. He became my friend, and he supported everything that I was doing. He kept on encouraging me. He kept on, yo guys, Jay. So that is how I told my boyfriend, and right now we are still together. And looking back, I know and I remember that my relationships would not last simply because I am living with HIV. But with this one, I keep on celebrating him. Hore, when you stayed, you still here, and he keep on saying, Hore, I am not like the other guys. I really do mean when I say I love you and I want to build this with you. And this is what he always tells me, Hore, me and you, we're gonna be together forever. Boma dampana, boma losing contact, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. We are going to be together, and we are going to grow all together. I was like, okay. Okay. So yeah, I told him I was living with HIV, but I told him when we were friends. It did not happen with like it didn't happen the same way with the other ones, where they pursue me and then we start dating, and then 2 weeks I disclose my status and then they leave me. No, he knew that I was living with HIV. He came to me that, and knowing very well that I was living with HIV, he made a lot of research, because he came to me also with points like, I know that when you're HIV positive you mustn't do this, you must do that, you understand. So that also was just the cherry on top, for me, because he understood gore I also need to be loved, and he's really making me happy. I remember I stayed for about a year, yeah, because we started dating at 2020, 26th of December. And the whole of 2021, like, I kept on hiding it to my friends. I didn't want to be too excited for that, because in my mind, like, I was like, this cannot be true, man. Like, these guys, they always reject me. I had that mentality, to be honest with you guys. I had that mentality, he's not gonna stay, he's just gonna be like everybody else. But he reassured me, I am not like the other guys. I really do love you and I want to be with you. And yeah, so he came to me knowing that I was living with HIV, and he's HIV negative, and we guys see happy, like you can see, you would see, besides me being happy, being happy, you can see, he's really making me happy. So that is how I told my boyfriend that I'm living with HIV, not was, that I'm living with HIV, and we are still very much together. We are close than you can imagine. We are close, we still friends, we still best friends, we still do things together, we still talk about everything, we still share everything, and he's just making me happy. And yeah, so yeah, we are still together. That is how I told my boyfriend that I'm living with HIV. So don't be scared to tell. And with a self introspection, you must know what you want. And yeah, give it all to God. We all deserve love. We all deserve love. If you're living with HIV, don't think that no one will ever love you. We all deserve love, and we all deserve to give out the love. So yeah, if you have watched this video till this far, thank you so much. Please do hit that subscribe button. I will keep on sharing my journey living with HIV, and yeah, I love you guys so much. Don't forget to give this video a massive thumbs up, and share, comment, and yeah, I will see you guys on my next video. I love you. Bye.